It's boss time! Here comes Sasha.
Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
Stephanie McMahon brought Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks to WWE, and those three women changed the course of history as we know it today.
Yeah, Sasha Banks has been a trailblazer. She has been at the forefront of that change. In fact, Sasha's career-long motto, be so good, they can't ignore you.
You should get one of those rings that say Graves on it like Sasha has.
I'll pass.
Look who it is!
It's Bayley!
That's my line!
And her opponents. First, from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Guys, they're here! The wacky waving inflatable arm flailing Bayley buddies! Oh, my night is made!
Well, Byron, relationships are all about ratios. Maybe you'll get a date with one of them finally.
Huh? Guys, this sold-out arena is buzzing right now in anticipation of this triple threat match.
Yeah, and I'm willing to bet the concession stands are on empty right now. Nobody wants to miss even a second of this match. It's just an infectious feeling when Bayley comes to town. When Bayley competes, everybody's feeling hug life. Except Corey.
Incredible legend, Jaqueline.
And from Dallas, Texas, Jaqueline.
You know, Jackie and Terry once formed a group called PMS, Pretty Mean Sisters. Not only was she a trainer and tough enough, she actually managed Booker T.
Unanimously regarded as one of the toughest people, male or female, to ever step foot in a ring, Jaqueline has earned her reputation.
Kicking off this triple threat match here. Clothesline!
Harsh impact.
This isn't going to be pretty. Look at this. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
Boom!
Oh, what incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex!
Russian leg sweep. Oh.
Suplex!
If you talk to Sasha Banks, she'll tell you life, in her opinion, is all about timing. Maybe 15 years ago, she wouldn't have made it here in WWE. But today, she can be the leader of the women's evolution.
Oh!
Oh, my
gosh, surfboard leg breaker.
Jaqueline starting to stall a bit here.
She might want to think about taking a breather and letting the other two women go at it for a while. 15 years ago, Byron, Sasha Banks may not have been main eventing pay-per-views, but today Sasha leads a new era. An era of change, an era of women's wrestling, an era of the boss.
Well, dummies, 15 years ago, Sasha Banks was probably in high school. But I'll agree, Sasha Banks is the right woman at the right time in WWE. But she needs to be careful about designating herself as a leader, because there are a lot of women in the back who feel just as responsible for these changes.
Jawbreaker!
Call the dentist. Nailed it.
A superstar always needs to be ready to be attacked by both opponents in a triple threat match. Circumstances create interesting alliances, and the numbers game can become your worst enemy in a hurry when you're competing against two other opponents. No matter how you look at it, it's a situation you don't want to be in, but you must prepare for it.
The calf crusher. What's coming now? Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. A competitor must be ready for the possibility that they'll fall victim to a 2-on-1 attack on a triple threat match. A great example of that was the triple threat match on SmackDown Live between AJ Styles, Dolph Ziggler, and Baron Corbin. No one thought that Ziggler and Styles would work together to perform a double dive off the barricade that put Corbin through the Spanish announce table.
And that's exactly what a superstar always needs to have in the back of their mind. That at some point, their two opponents will most likely join together and take them out. It's one of many occupational hazards that come with competing in a triple threat match.
You know, I've known Bayley for a long time, and it pains me to say how susceptible she is to being betrayed. For some reason, her trust and kindness become a weakness that many superstars have exploited.
Observing how Bayley is constantly being betrayed as Byron did has given her a reputation as a pushover among the women in WWE. I think her desire to be everyone's friend holds Bayley back from making history of her own.
Nope, not true, Cole. Bayley has been stabbed in the back more times than anybody in history. That is a feather in the cap of her legacy.
Here we go, back inside the ring. Vertical suplex.
Nice. Some superstars who've competed in a triple threat match feel it's a good idea to have both a finishing move that brings you to a pinfall attempt on your opponent and a submission move that can make your opponent tap out. Given the chaotic and unpredictable nature of a triple threat, that sounds like a good plan to me.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Nasty attack to the neck.
Byron, before you mention the strategy, Bayley's looking to end it. Here comes Bayley. Look at Bayley making her move.
Beautiful technique.
Byron calf crushers in.
Cinched in, nowhere to go.
Boom, what impact. This isn't going to be pretty.
At 2016's Clash of Champions, it was another classic triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. It was Bayley versus the Boss, Sasha Banks, versus the champion, Charlotte Flair. The match started out more like a singles match between the Boss and the Queen. Bayley learned very quickly it was every woman for herself.
Oh, and she gets out of the way.
And look at the quickness by Jaqueline.
The triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship was another example of the incredible competition between the female superstars of WWE. Charlotte was physically dominant in fighting off the challenges of Bayley and Sasha Banks. At one point, the Queen even landed a moonsault on both their opponents at the same time. But the Boss and Bayley put it all on the line and kept fighting.
There were several near pinfalls during this battle, but in the end, as it should be, the Queen exhibited her genetic superiority by fighting off both her challengers. After drilling Bayley with a boot to the face, the Queen pinned the hugger and retained her Raw Women's Championship.
Oh, what height! She's able to get out of the way there. Sasha Banks is going to have to dig deep to get something going here.
Go help her, Byron.
She may not even know where she is, leaving her incredibly vulnerable here in this triple threat match.
The last thing she wants is to be a target in this match, but unfortunately for her, that's exactly what she's become.
Yeah, the boss isn't looking too legit right now.
You should think about quitting.
Oh boy, here comes Jaqueline.
Scoop slam. Oh, and a snapmare.
That'll give you whiplash.
Elbow drop.
Piercing. Uh-oh, what's this? Bayley is in all kinds of trouble.
Oh, this is going to be bad for Sasha Banks. Oh, the boss in trouble. She counters before it's too late. Nice job getting out of the way of that one. This is not where you want to be. Oh, hair pull mat slam. She's got that gleam in her eyes.
She can't take much more of this.
Swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
This is not going to end well for Sasha Banks.
I think she's trying to prove a point here. Ooh, what impact. Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now. Sasha Banks is under some heavy assault. Face crusher. Watch this here. This could be big. Caught off guard.
Ooh, what a jawbreaker. This is going to be bad for Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks being pressed hard here.
How is Sasha going to be able to respond?
Up the turnbuckle goes Bayley. Whoa! Look at this.
Big time slam.
Vicious.
Hey, Byron, just like you.
Bankrupt.
I'd be shocked if Jaqueline could come back from that.
That'll knock you loopy, Cole.
And Bayley evades that one. Devastating elbow. Ooh! And look at the quickness by Jaqueline. Oh boy, here comes Jaqueline.
She shows signs of life.
She's showing a lot more than that.
Now let's just hope Banks has enough stamina to pull through.
Oh,
Right across the back of the neck. Targeting the back. Very effective.
She's tough, but nobody's that tough.
Nice back rotation suplex.
neckbreaker.
And look at the quickness by Jaqueline.
Bulldog. Oh, clothesline. Bringing it back into the ring. This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart. I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
That's going to leave a mark.
Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
That's all she wrote, fellas.
This night could be over for Bayley.
I think Sasha Banks is done playing.
This could be the one that ends her.
Oh, look at this aggression in the corner.
Boot right in the jaw.
Oh, hanging on for dear life.
Big slam.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
And look at the quickness by Jaqueline. And Bayley evades that one. Oh, here it comes! Bayley to belly! I'd be shocked if Jaqueline can come back from that. Can Jaqueline stay in this after that?
I thought that was it.
With all the damage done, you have to wonder how much more it'll take.
Uh-oh, gentlemen, it is turning into boss time.
You stole my line again. Uh-oh. Line. Ouch. Hey, Byron, just like you.
Bankrupt.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
And she's toying with her now. She's turning the tables.
They ain't turned yet. Still got some work to do.
Now let's just hope Banks has enough stamina to pull through.
She's flipped the switch and the light is on.
Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement.
I'd be shocked if Jaqueline can come back from that.
Jaqueline has been eliminated.
Sasha Banks avoids major damage.
Here she comes on the counter.
We'll see if she can turn things around. Harsh impact.
Hair pull mat slam.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. A quick reversal by Bayley. Scoop slam. Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Torture your opponent's neck. I like it.
Got the head scissors applied.
Oh, man, that's just nasty.
Look out, guys.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks. I think Sasha Banks is done playing.
One more shot and she's done. Oh, nasty impact.
Ooh, what a jawbreaker.
At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
Belly to belly.
Bayley can end it here, but now can Bayley capitalize?
Will it be? 2. How did she kick out?
She just will not go away.
And it's Bayley feeling fired up. backstabber.
Sasha with a bank statement. The bank statement for the pin and the win.
Yes.
Oh, here it comes. Belly to belly.
She's got it now.
1, 2, 3.
Sasha Banks has been eliminated.
Yes! Unreal performance.